Welcome to the first episode of our new series. 10 things that actually matter in your 20s. Recently, I turned 26 and it changed my whole perspective of life. Maybe I am not the smartest person to tell you what matters in your 20s because I haven't lived them all out yet. But also, maybe I am that person who can tell you the truth without sugarcoating it. The blunt truth about how I will live out the rest of my 20s. Also, what I feel really matters in my 20s. Now, the first thing I want to talk about today is pursue passion with purpose. Let me tell you a secret. I have a degree in mass communication, and after spending all of my parents' money pursuing this degree, it's only logical that I am pursuing that dream or I am working in that line. And for some time after graduating, yes, I did that. I worked in various media sectors, and yes, I loved the job. Eventually, I had to quit that job and focus on what really makes me happy, and also finding various ways to monetize my hobby that makes me happy. If I had not left my job then, I wouldn't have the courage to leave it ever, because then I would grow old and I wouldn't have any real chance to change career when I'm older. Your 20s are literally the stage that you get to pursue your career with this so much passion. Find the things that you love and experiment as much as possible. I mean, you're not gonna like the first thing that you do or the second thing that you do. Along the way, you're gonna see the one that you love best, and once you find it, hold it tight, pursue it with passion. That way, before getting into your 30s or your mid-30s, you have a direction and focus in life. That will definitely help you organize your life better and set you in the right path. So, make mistakes, take chances, and do what you love. The next one is kind of my favorite, but number 7 is my favorite. Take good care of yourself. Don't compromise your health. I know, trust me, I know how easy it is for us to just be like, oh, you know what, I am still young, but hey, one thing I've realized is how time flies, and what constantly reminds me of how much time flies is my son. I mean, sitting down here, I can still remember when I was pregnant, and all of a sudden I have this cute little baby growing every day. So looking at him every day constantly reminds me that more time waits for no one. Good Lord, how quickly time seems to pass. And I've gotten to also realize that our decisions and habits today shapes the person that we're going to be. This is your time to make the most of your body and your energy. Recently, I've started incorporating yoga into my everyday daily life, because right now I have gotten to understand how much yoga helps me with my anxiety. Whenever I feel anxious and I just meditate, it goes a long way. So go out for runs, pick a sport and play it frequently. Don't just sit in front of your gaming setup and play games all day or watch series every day, all day long. So making time for activities that brings you joy and fulfillment should be a priority at this age. A wise man once said, taking care of yourself right now will definitely pay in the long run. Number 3, dreams require sacrifice. If your dream is big as mine, be prepared to make big sacrifices. Success rarely comes easy, and achieving your goal will definitely demand some hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Okay, now this is so crazy. Last year, I told myself on my birthday, that I wanted to be monetized here on YouTube. I want to start making some income here on YouTube before this year, September 1st. And guess what, guys? Just guess what? It happened. I got monetized August, before my birthday even. And this is because from the beginning of this year, I was grinding and chasing this particular goal. I mean, I gave birth to my son this year. Pregnancy didn't hold me back. I was with my full tummy like this. I was making content. I was making videos because I have already positioned my mind that this is what I want to achieve. This is what I want to achieve before my birthday. So what is going to hinder me? Nothing is going to hinder me. Even pregnancy no reach. Even if you reach I was lazy and all of that, but anytime I had strength, I would definitely make out time for my video. My friends would even invite me out, and I had to learn how to say no most of the time. Now I am not saying that you should skip all your social gatherings. I'm saying you should learn how to pick what matters to you the most, which means staying committed to your vision even when the going gets tough, even when there are so many distractions. Every single sacrifice that you're making, I promise you, it will bring you closer to your dream, to your vision, to that goal that you're chasing. It's just like when you're building a house. Today you mold the block, you put the block, tomorrow you come back, you put another block on top of that block, and you keep doing it. Before you know it, the house is done. Number 4, enjoy and make memories. Yes, so see, life needs to be taken serious, but not every time. So sometimes it's just good to relax, take a chill pill, make as many memories as you can, and this requires you to sometimes step out of your comfort zone. And for the ladies who aren't married yet, personally for me, I feel like 28 or 9 is like upwards at the perfect age to actually get married, to settle down. But if love have found you before then, who are you to say no to love? I mean, it's love, nobody can even advise you. But if love haven't found you yet, enjoy the days that you're still single and do something special with your life. Step out with your friends, go to parties and socialize. Don't be that babe who is just pressing phone for money tonight and thinking that is where I'm talking to you. Don't think that is where love is going to come and find you. Better stand up, wear something nice, go outside and socialize, network. Don't hesitate to make new friends, talk to more people. You'll definitely be surprised from how much you can learn from a diverse group of people. I mean, these days it's called networking. Number 5, teach yourself what your school didn't teach you. Manners of approach, learning how to talk to people. Nowadays, some people actually think being rude is kind of bougie or something. I came across one babe the other day at the bank, and the way she was so rude to the banker, I was like, oh my goodness, like what is going on? There are so many ways you can actually pass your message and it will like stick in than being unnecessarily rude to someone. It's not bougie at all. I mean, it's classless. So teach yourself some manners of approach, how to be kind to people most especially, and how to use the cutlery. Oh my god, guys, I have a lot of story times to tell you guys on this channel. Like one time I went on a dinner and I didn't know how to use the cutlery. I embarrassed myself. But right now, is that going to repeat itself again? No, because right now I am very good at that area because I had to learn, relearn and learn something. And overall, teach yourself how to become a better person than you were yesterday. Definitely me in 2024 is different from me last year or even last 2 years. If you were my friend in 2022, 2023, I am definitely different right now. Like I am. When it comes to the way I think, the way I see things, my mentality is totally different. So teach yourself how to become a better person so that the people who came across you last year or last 2 years, when they come across you right now, sit down with you, talk with you, they know that this person is thinking on another wave, you're on another wave, you're thinking, your mentality is so different. So it's something that you will be proud of and it's gonna come in handy one day. And also you'll be so glad that you've learned it because you've become such a wonderful grown person. Don't worry, people are gonna be the one to tell you. They will tell you, you'll definitely be hearing something like, you've grown more mature though. Look at the way you're now thinking. Like you're on another level. Number 6, building relationships. This is one area that I wish I was very strategic with, especially when I was in the university. Lord, imagine I was very strategic with my friendships when I was in university. I mean, nobody told me all this, and there wasn't like, YouTube is not like YouTube now that you can just go and search for knowledge and all of that. I wasn't informed. If I was informed, I would have known where to go to pick the right friends, the kind of people that I want, because oh my goodness, the kind of people that are in your corner matters a lot. Because I don't even want to go deep, but guys, I wish I was strategic with my friendships. There is something my pastor said the other day in church. He said, building strategic relationships can elevate individual more quickly than they can even realize. And honestly, that is so true. In primary school, there was this girl who used to take like first position in the class, like always, like from primary 1 to primary 2, every time first position. And I'm like, what is going on? So what I did was I got closer to this girl. She was my neighbor at home, so it was easy. I got close to her, and guess what, guys? When this babe takes first position, guess who is taking second position? Me. If you take first, I'm taking second. If you take first, I'm taking second. And it got to a time that we started dragging for that first position. Sometimes I'll take first and she will take second. So what I'm trying to tell you is that by just being friends with that girl, I was able to learn a lot. So that's why it's like very crucial to surround yourself with supportive friends and mentors. People that you know that you can learn from one way or the other. It could be, oh, I love this person's fashion sense. I'm gonna try to learn something there. Oh, I love the way this person speaks. Oh, he speaks 2 languages, 3 languages. Like, what is that thing that your friend, that the people you're surrounding yourself, what are you actually learning from them? Guys, it's not a joke, because these connections can actually help you navigate the ups and downs of life. These connections can build you into a better person. Remember, quality over quantity. There's something my pastor used to say again, Pastor Apostle Joshua Selma. He says that the fact that you have a lot of friends does not make you a celebrity, or does not make it that the people around you are actually valuable, or that they value you. You could actually have a lot of friends and still feel alone, like you have nobody. One day maybe you have a problem and you want to call someone up to help you with something, or to help you, or to just come through for you. And when you go through your contact list, you just find out that, oh mo, I'm alone. Oh. Like nothing come out. So I'm alone. Like it's so annoying. It's so infuriating. That is why surrounding yourself with quality is way, 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 way more important than the quantity. Number 7, I said number 7 was my favorite, and it still is. Financial literacy. Guys, I messed up big time, and like in this area, this one for me is like the most important thing, because a lot of times they don't teach us this at school. They don't really teach you how to be wise with your money habits, because money is important. I mean, it's what's making the world go round. Without money, you're not gonna eat, you're not gonna do a lot of things. Everything nowadays has to do with the exchange of income. With money, you buy the necessary things, you wear the things you want to wear, you eat the things that you want to eat. So money, no matter how we want to say, oh, vanity upon vanity, forget that thing. Money is important, and it's very essential. So if you're watching me right now, start budgeting, start saving. It doesn't mean that you're not going to enjoy your life, or you're not going to do all the fun things you want to do, but learn to bring out enjoyment money one side. Please be cool, so that you don't cry in the future. I know with the whole world situation and everything, things are a bit crazy and expensive. So even to tell people to save, people have not even seen money to eat. They're telling them to save. But even no matter the money that you get, even if it's one kobo, just save it. Even if it's a little cent, just take it out and just put it for the rainy days, or someday that you come across something that you want to invest in, and you can just easily take it out from there and invest and make bigger money. I don't know. Once we in our 20s start saving early, trust me, it's definitely going to pay off in the long run. There was something my mom told me about 2 years ago, and it has sticked with me like forever. One time I was with her in the market, and I just saw one trouser, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I want to get this, it's so beautiful. She told me, before getting anything, Cynthia, ask yourself, do you want it or do you need it? So before getting anything, ask yourself, do I need it or do I want it? The day you master answering this question truthfully, you're going to save a lot of time and money. And one thing I've learned is that savings, learning how to do your taxes, learning how to actually calculate the money that's in your bank account and what you're doing, being intentional about your finances, especially in this day and age when it's so easy to spend money around, because there are a lot of beautiful things, beautiful things, but that is where self-control comes in. Also being content with what you have and what you need at that moment. Honestly, thanks to my husband for teaching me all of these things. Like when it comes to finance, he's very good at that area. He studied economics, so he's definitely well grounded in that area, and he has actually taught me a lot of things that I'm so grateful for, because my finances were so messed up earlier on. Like I had to start learning how to get everything together. Just last week I actually enrolled myself. I paid for a course, and I'm learning how to invest in stocks and save my money more smartly. I've been seeing people talk about stock marketing and all of that. I didn't know what stock was all about, so that's why I paid for the class. And when I paid for this class, guys, what you don't know, you don't know. Education is truly powerful, because this class has actually taught me a lot of things. It has taught me what stock is all about, the kind of stock to buy. It has taught me about the stock market, when to buy stock, when not to buy stock, the kind of stocks to invest in. Don't worry, this is for another day, but this is one of the things that I'm learning, because I want to learn how to save my money more smartly. Don't ever think that being financially free is just for the men alone. Please don't ever have that mentality, because if the men can do it, we can even do it better, because we have the power, we have the sense of belonging that we can multitask without even feeling it. We can multitask perfectly. So never underrate yourself as a woman. If a man can do something, trust me, you can do it better. A man cannot give life, but we can give life. I mean, this is not to shade men or anything. I'm just talking to my girlies out here. You guys know I'm a girl, so I'm just saying we need to just like take our power back and start learning and unlearning some certain things. Because if you miss this stage, like if you miss this your 20s, when you're in your 30s, you're going to regret not learning some certain things that you should have learned while you were still younger. Not like 30 is old or anything. Come on, I'm almost 30. But for example, there's some things I did while I was in the university, and right now I'm like, oh my god, I wish I did it better. Be hungry for knowledge and save what you can. No pressure here when it comes to saving. Save whatever. If it's 1 cent you can save, just save it. Along the line, it's going to pile up, it's going to make sense. Number 8 is also my favorite. I mean, I'm a mental health activist, and that is why this number 8 is very, very important. mental health awareness. These our 20s can be so stressful. I mean, because we don't even know the direction our life is going to take. Like, people are saying do this, we say do this, do that, plus the whole expectation from family, from friends. Like, it can be a lot, and sometimes there are problems that comes along the way. For instance, we all agreeing, you also notice that the relationship you have or the behavior of some people around you is changing. Sometimes it's a good change, and sometimes it's risks of trouble. You find that a friend or family member is distancing themselves from you, or your thoughts no longer align. I want you to know that it's not your fault, it's no one's fault. Everyone is on a journey of their own, and you cannot force people to remain the same. You have to grow too, you have to take care of yourself too, you have to take care of your mind, you have to take care of your body, you have to take care of your soul, because without them you can't function properly. And that is why mental health is very important. It's just key to everything you do in life. You have to protect and take care of your mental energy. And also, you cannot expect people to take care of you like the way you take care of them. You can't expect that from people. So you first, it's important for you to prioritize your mental well-being. Don't hesitate to seek help or talk to someone if you feel the need to, or if you feel overwhelmed at any time. Remember, it's okay not to be okay, and this our 20s is a lot. So it's okay. It's okay not to be okay. Second to the last is giving back. In a world where we often focus on our own needs and desires, it's crucial to remember that we have the power to make a difference in the life of others. Giving back isn't all about donating money. It can be as simple as sharing your time, skills, and kindness with those around you. For instance, I included 5 of my students into my video editing class for no cost. I didn't charge them a dime, and this is because they shared with me how difficult things are, how challenging things have been for them, and how they truly needed my course. Even while they were explaining to me, I could see that, oh, this person really needs this opportunity, and if I can be of help in my own little way, I mean, why not? Sometimes when we contribute to our community, we sort of create a ripple effect of support and positivity. When we help others, it doesn't just benefit only them, it also enriches our lives, because it somehow fosters a sense of connection and purpose. Whether it's volunteering at a local shelter, or mentoring someone in need, or just offering a listening ear, every act of kindness counts. Let's just develop the spirit of giving back in our own little way. Last but not the least, number 10 is also another of my favorites. Know you're enough. Maybe nothing matters in your 20s. Maybe everything does. Maybe you will find the answers someday. Maybe you've already figured it out. There is no right way you can live your life, but there is something that never changes: your value as a human being. Know your value. Know that you are enough. In case no one has told you yet, you're not supposed to have it all figured out. I don't have it all figured out. I mean, perfection is a myth. I'm not perfect. I'm just here because I feel like I have a little bit experience in this sector, so I care about my viewers. So it's definitely okay if you're taking that time to pave your way and understand yourself. Live your life without fearing any societal pressure to get married early, pressure to settle down, pressure to make money, pressure to use the latest hair, the latest iPhones and all of that. Pressure will always be there. Don't go and kill yourself because of some pressure. I mean, do what you can and leave the rest for the world. Be content and have that urge to do better, so that you don't let the outside world get to you. There you have it. 10 things that actually matters in your 20s. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and turn on that post notification so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. Remember, this is 20s series and we have a lot of videos coming up. Let me know in the comments what matters to you the most in your 20s, and if you're both 20s, you're in your 30s, 40s, please drop a comment and advice or anything for the people in their 20s. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.